What can I say about this year that hasn't already been said? Pretty much nothing. I was umming and ahhing about whether I should do this flip through at all. I use a bullet journal to organise my life and to help with time management, but as most of you also experienced, time seemed like somewhat of an abstract concept as the year went on. One day, years from now, maybe it won't be so painful to think back on this dumpster fire of a year. The start of 2020 felt like 5 years ago. I'm going to forgive myself for not meeting all the goals I set. I think we all need to be kind to each other, and just getting through this pandemic together is enough for now. I'm really fond of this gold and black theme for January. I made more of an effort than I usually do in designing the weekly spreads. They're all quite unique and striking. I was pretty terrible at keeping this book log, and slightly better with the Good Eats page. February remains one of my favourite themes. It was based on the video game Cree. I'm particularly proud of this crumbling stone hand mood tracker. As you can see, some weeks I put a lot of time and effort into the weekly spreads, and others I just don't have that energy. I try not to put too much pressure on myself and remind myself that a bullet journal's supposed to serve me, not be another source of stress. March's theme was my most popular yet. You all really seem to like the torn faded text with the coffee art stickers. This was a really fun theme to create, and I hope to do more junk style aesthetics in the future. In April, I prepared this vase-shaped Dutch door effect meal planner segment, but that was the start of lockdown, and I hadn't anticipated how hard it would be to plan ingredients or find available grocery delivery slots. Such is life. This is when I finished my Scribbles That Matter notebook and started with an Archer and Olive. My year at a glance is a mess, as you can see. My poor wedding couples had to change their plans over and over again, and for a while I was really worried about keeping track of all the date changes of all the weddings, and then that worry turned to heartbreak, as many of them had to downsize, postpone, or even cancel. This spread and the following few are actually test pages for my downloadable printables that you can find in my Etsy shop. May was the first theme that featured art I created on Procreate. I tried something new with the mood tracker and really like how this psychedelic beetroot turned out. One of the things that got me through this pandemic was Animal Crossing. June's theme was dedicated to Celeste. It made me realise how much I love pages that have black backgrounds. Here's another printable test from my favourite murder theme, which you can also find on my Etsy shop. July's theme was lines. Each page has a seemingly simple design that took a really long time to do. Carrying on the Animal Crossing obsession, I based August's theme on another one of my favourite characters, but this time incorporated pastel colours and a style that made it look more childlike and whimsical. Oh, September. I'm so proud of this theme as I'm still getting to grips with watercolour paint. but I thought I did a really good job here. Too bad it takes so long to wait for the paint to dry before I can move on to each page. Otherwise, I'd be using watercolours every single month. At the end of September, I started a new full-time job. I'm sure you can appreciate how much of a learning curve that is. I had planned out October's theme, but never really got the chance to fill it in. Now that I'm 3 months into the job and feeling a little more settled, I'm ready to start using my bullet journal more regularly again in 2021. Thank you for sharing the journey with me. Happy New Year!